Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Entertainment Brick Show. So today there is a ton of LEGO news to cover. Basically, over this weekend, for some reason, the April 1st weekend just had a plethora of new news for not only LEGO Harry Potter, but also a lot of LEGO Star Wars. There's some Disney stuff in here. I'm not going to be covering it all in this video just because there's some the stuff that I don't really care about I'm not going to cover. So I'm not including that, but stuff like Harry Potter, stuff like the Star Wars stuff, I am going to be talking about in this video, because there's just so much, I might as well just throw it into this one giant video here. So, starting off, as you can see here, we're talking about the Harry Potter news first. There's kind of like three pieces of information. I'm trying to organize it the best I can, just because there was so much that happened all at once that I was just like, oh my god, I'm trying to write this all down and stuff, and I really didn't, do the best job, I guess, of trying to cover it all before things were going away and people were taking posts down and stuff like that. So I did my best. I did my best to kind of cover as much as possible for the stuff that I actually do care about and are interested in. But again, we're going to start with the Harry Potter stuff. Let's talk about this Harry Potter stuff, starting with the Diagon Alley Weasley's Wizard Wheezes set here, which is supposed to be $90, 834 pieces. This is going to be our $90 set for Harry Potter, for the Harry Potter wave. Gotta be honest with you, not a fan. Not going to be buying this one. I already have a perfectly good Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. That's quite a name to say there, but I already have a perfectly good one from the Diagon Alley $400 D2C set. I don't need this one, flat out. So as you guys probably know, if you've seen any of my previous videos, I'm trying to cut down on my budget a little bit just because there's so much good LEGO coming out this year that I'm kind of struggling with my wallet and stuff, and how much I'm going to be spending at times. So I'm trying to cut down, and this is a perfect way to do it. Just flat out, I'm not going to be getting this $90 set here. I already have a perfectly good Wizarding Wheezes set that I'm just not going to need this other one. So next here is the Hogwarts Express and Hogsmeade Station. Another set, I'm not going to get this. It's $130. It comes with 1,074 pieces. I don't need this set. I already have a perfectly good Hogwarts Express. I don't necessarily have a Hogsmeade Station, but I already have the Hogwarts Express station that it comes with, and I'm not going to pay $130 just for a station build. So yeah, this is another set I'm not going to get. There was also briefly, I don't have a picture of it here, but there's also briefly a picture or some information regarding the Expecto Patronum set, which is around $65. That is supposedly going to be actually a buildable Expecto Patronum deer, or whatever that animal was for the Expecto Patronum. That is supposed to be a buildable version of that character, of that animal. So that also means I will not be getting that set. There's a lot of Harry Potter sets I'm not going to get. Unfortunately, it had to come down to one theme that I was going to have to kind of slim down my budget for to kind of not buy. And Harry Potter is that theme. So I'm really cutting down. I'm going to get Gringotts for sure. I do want Gringotts very desperately. I think that's going to be a great set. And the Battle at Hogwarts is still a contender to be a set that I'm going to be getting, but things like this, I just don't have any interest in, and I'm not going to be getting these without a doubt just because I don't need them. I really don't. I already have versions of these. They're just doing remakes, and I get, people don't have them from previous years. I already have them. I'm fortunate enough to have them, so I am not going to be getting these Harry Potter sets. But regardless, I wanted to cover it anyways because I am, still interested in the Harry Potter theme as of late. But just nowadays, I'm just kind of trying to cut down on the amount that I spend. And this is, unfortunately, Harry Potter's the theme I have to sacrifice here. But regardless, that is the Harry Potter news. Now let's move on to the insane Star Wars news. There's a lot, so I'm going to try and cover it all. But, we'll see. The next bunch of news that I want to cover here is regarding some of the Star Wars sets that I will be releasing in September. There's a lot of news. There's a ton of good, amazing Star Wars news, starting with this Venator Star Destroyer. Now, I'm going to probably make a lot of just separate videos in the future. I have a lot of videos that I want to make regarding some of this new news and regarding some other things that LEGO has been kind of doing and some other things that have been happening that I think LEGO could do stuff on. So, ton of videos coming in the future, but just for now, I'm going to give my general thoughts. I'll probably make more of like an in-depth video talking about some of these sets individually is kind of the plan, but for now, we're just going to kind of do like an overview of what we're thinking here. So, Venator Star Destroyer, $650, 5,374 pieces, and it's going to release in October. Comes with a young Admiral Yularen, and also a Captain Rex Phase 2 minifigure, which also includes a face print for his inhibitor chip removal, obviously based off the sequences in Season 7 of the Clone Wars. Now, this is a great, first off, very expensive set, obviously. I am not going to be getting this set, as much as I am going to want it, because I think this is a great idea for a UCS set. As much as I'm going to want it desperately, I can't, it doesn't fit into my budget this year. $650 is a lot of money, so, fortunately, I already have the older Phase 2 Captain Rex, so I'm really not missing out on getting that Captain Rex figure, but I'm not surprised that they put this Captain Rex figure in this more expensive set, just considering, he's a valuable figure that everybody wants. Put him in the most expensive set, people are going to buy that set. And it sounds like an amazing set. It's going to be a Venator. That's amazing. That's a great idea. Young Admiral Yularen, also a very cool figure. Would love to have gotten him. And again, I would also have loved to have gotten this newer Rex minifigure, but I just can't fork over that $650 just for those two figures. It is just way too much, but I am very confident this set will sell extremely, extremely well. Just considering two valuable figures that, we people have been wanting, or specifically the Rex, people have been wanting. And also a great idea, Clone Wars set, right, for UCS, amazing. Just like, it's going to sell, I feel like it's going to be sold out everywhere. Anyways, that is the first bit of news. Next here is this Republic gunship for 140, comes with 1,083 pieces. Figures are very interesting here. We have Chancellor Palpatine in red robe, Clone Commander Fox, 2 Coruscant Shock Troopers, and Padme Amidala. Now, originally, I was interested in getting this set. I thought it was going to be a full-blown Republic gunship, regular looking. Now, on further information and more leaks and rumors and such have come out, it sounds like this Republic gunship is actually going to be the red color scheme. I think it was like a Coruscant Republic gunship or something like that. I don't remember the exact name difference, but it is a different kind of Republic gunship, and that is really turning me off from this. I would have preferred a regular Republic gunship just at this $140 price point. I would have absolutely, without a doubt, bought that. But it sounds like this is going to be the regular. It is going to be a red version of the Republic gunship, and it's kind of turning me off from it. I already have a Chancellor Palpatine minifigure. I don't have a Padme Amidala figure, but then again, she's not one of my favorite characters, so I'm not really missing out on too much. Clone Commander Foxo actually would have liked to have gotten that figure, and then 2 Coruscant Shock Troopers. I can skip on those; those are fine. I mean, I would like to get them, but I'm okay with skipping them. The only character in that set that I'm kind of missing out on a little bit is Clone Commander Fox. I would have liked to get a Clone Commander Fox minifigure just because I think I like the clones. I'm a big clone fan, as many people are. People like the clones, so he is a commander that I would have liked to have on my shelf. Would have liked to have had on my shelf, but I can't fork over 140 just for that one figure, and especially if it's going to be a build that I'm not interested in. I think I'm relatively comfortable in skipping this. See, I'm slimming down. I'm slimming way down here this year. Next here is the Ghost. They're doing another Ghost. I'm definitely going to get this set for sure. The Ghost, 1,394 pieces. September release comes with Hera, Chopper, Quarry, Jason's Syndulla, which is, as it says here, Hera and Kanan's son, as well as an unknown dark-skinned figure. I mean, what else is there to say here? Sounds like it's going to be a great set. I am fortunate enough to have the older Ghost build. Love that ship. Amazing ship build. As well as the Phantom, I'm also fortunate enough to have. Not the later one, though. I think that one came with Thrawn, like the later Phantom. No, I have the older Phantom that just came with Ezra and Chopper. But regardless, I am fortunate enough to have that older Ghost ship. And it's a very great set. Can't wait to see a remake of this set. I think it's going to be amazing. Definitely having this one on my list. Even though it is expensive. It's $170. That's an expensive set. But regardless, I'm very excited for it. Then the last bit here, just in this little section, the next section we'll kind of cover some other sets here. But for this last bit of like September section, we got some more information on the Republic Swamp Speeder set for $25, potentially increasing to maybe $30 with only 108 pieces. Now, originally, I wasn't interested in this set at all. I was curious what it was going to be, but I didn't think it was going to be what this actually is. $30 for 108 pieces, that's awful. That's really bad. This build is probably not going to be great, and that's unfortunate. But it comes with Captain Vaughn and 332nd clone troopers. I gotta get this. I mean, I got one of the what was it, the droid tank, whatever that was, like the droid AAT, I think it's called, or something like that, with like Clone Wars Ahsoka. Came with one 332nd trooper. This is basically just a 332nd trooper battle pack. That also comes with Captain Vaughn. it's a no-brainer for me. I'm a big Clone Wars Season 7 fan, as I imagine most Star Wars fans are. They really liked Clone Wars Season 7, or at least the final arc in particular. I gotta get this set for me. This one's definitely gonna be a buy. Hopefully it's gonna stay at that $25 price point, but it sounds like it might actually increase to the $30 price point, which is unfortunate, but I am definitely going to get this set without a doubt. So that is just the first kind of section here that we have regarding some Star Wars information. Next, we are moving on to some more pictures, as well as some more discussion on some of the Ahsoka sets. So let's get into that now. The next bit of news that we have to cover today is regarding the last Mandalorian Season 3 set releasing this year. Supposedly, at least for now. Maybe there's going to be some sort of random surprise Mando set releasing this year, but currently we know of all 3 sets. I'm going to be making a more in-depth video regarding the 3 Mando sets coming out this year, just because I got some issues with them, and I'm going to kind of go over it in that more in-depth video. But just looking at this, very plainly, we're just going to kind of talk about some of the details and my quick thoughts on this set here. $100, 957 pieces, comes with 2 pretty decently sized ships there. I do like that TIE Interceptor build. It looks very, very nice, as well as the Mandalorian Fang Fighter does look pretty cool as well. My only problem with this set is the minifigs. Minifigs are tough here. Mando with the Darksaber molds, that's great, comes with Mando, that's fine. Then it comes with some Mandalorian, pilot leader, whatever, fleet leader, whatever. Very cool minifigure. Looks like a great Mandalorian minifigure to include on my Mando shelf. And then the last 2 figures are a TIE Fighter pilot, or TIE Interceptor pilot in this case, and also an astromech droid that seems to be of the Empire. 2 minifigures I don't really care about, and then there's the Mando minifigure that I've gotten before, just with that Darksaber piece is pretty cool, but the only minifigure in here that's kind of exclusive, or the minifigure that I'm, the most exclusive minifigure in this set here, is obviously that Mandalorian Fleet Commander, and oh, I just hit the mic, sorry, but I'm trying to, throw my hands up in the air for dramatic effect, but, obviously you can't see me, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, you get the point. The only figure in there that I'm really, that is, the exclusive figure, I guess you could say, and it's just, minifigures are rough on Star Wars here for $100, but the builds are nice. I am going to be getting this set without a doubt. Again, I'm going to make another video regarding the other Mando sets, just because I've kind of changed my opinions with some of this new news and just kind of budgeting and such. I've decided that I'm going to maybe make some changes to some things. You're going to be seeing a lot of videos of me explaining and constantly going back and forth on my budgetary constraints for the year. That's what this year's videos are going to be. It's going to be budgetary constraint videos. So just keep an eye out for that, I guess. I don't know if you're interested. People aren't interested in that. Anyways, yeah. That's what I got to say about this Mando set. Now let's move on to the last bit of Star Wars news. So here we have the last bit of news that I will be covering in today's video. Just because, again, there's a ton of news, but a lot of it is stuff that I don't really care about personally. But, obviously some of the Star Wars stuff I wanted to talk about. And again, the Harry Potter stuff in the beginning as well. So let's talk about this last bit of Star Wars news regarding the Ahsoka TV series sets. Very excited for these sets. We have one which has a lot of information, obviously, displayed here in front of you. And then we also have a little bit of information on the other one. So let's actually start with the little bit of information on the other one real quick. The other Ahsoka set's going to be retailing for $100. It is going to be New Republic-based set. So it's going to come with some, New Republic pilots and such. I don't know what that could be. It's probably going to be some sort of, flagship or something like that comes with some pilots and such. Sounds interesting, I guess. I'll probably get it just because I do like the Disney Plus Star Wars TV show kind of sets. I'm not really big into the movie sets compared to the TV sets, so that is why I will be getting the Ghost and the Clone Wars stuff and this Ahsoka stuff and the Mando stuff. So, yeah, that other set is going to be New Republic based. I'm definitely going to get that set for $100. But we also have this one, which is $70. This is Ahsoka's T6 shuttle, again for $70, 599 pieces. Price per piece ratio is not great on this one, but that's, it's alright. September 1st release. Minifigures include Ahsoka, so obviously going to have white lightsabers Ahsoka. I mean, similar to the Mandalorian version of Ahsoka. Come with Sabine, Hu Yang. I want to make sure, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that is the lightsaber droid from, I think, Rebels or Clone Wars or something. I don't remember. No, I think it was, maybe it was both. It could have been both. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but very cool character to include here, as well as an Inquisitor-like figure. If you follow some of the Star Wars Ahsoka TV series leak, spoilers, Actually, I won't mention it. I won't mention it. Sorry, no spoilers. No spoilers. I won't mention it. But there is a, there's some interesting characters that will be seemingly appearing, according to rumors for the TV series of Ahsoka. Seemingly interesting characters for that show. I won't say anything more, but obviously this kind of gives you a little bit of a hint as well, an Inquisitor-like figure, so you can probably make some assumptions there. But if you don't want any spoilers, I won't say anything. I won't say anything from the leaks and such that I've read, but regardless, this Ahsoka set sounds great. I think this would be a really cool ship to include. Obviously, you can kind of see it in the background there of the picture of what it might look like. Sounds great. Sounds like there would be really cool figures included in here as well. Great to see Sabine make a return as a minifigure. Hu Yang, again, I don't know if we've ever gotten him as a minifigure, and again, if I'm butchering his name, I apologize, but I don't know if we've ever gotten him as a minifigure, but cool to have him now. I'm totally cool with that. Ahsoka, again, give me a cool Mando version, or Mando era version of Ahsoka, so I'm very excited for that, and again, another Inquisitor-like figure that also sounds very intriguing, so yeah, that is all the news. Again, we covered all the Ahsoka sets and all the other Star Wars sets. Tons of Star Wars news. I'm probably going to be making just tons of videos on a lot of the Star Wars news. I have a lot of video ideas. I'm still coming up with more video ideas. I want to do more discussion videos. So I'm going to try and fit it in all in. Hopefully there's not like a ton of news that like ends up taking up a lot of my video slots for the week. But the goal is to try and get a lot of discussion videos out there to the world. But yeah. So that's all the news that we have for today that I wanted to cover in this video regarding some of this weekend's crazy, just absolutely crazy amount of news. So yeah, that is that. So if you enjoyed that video, do the common YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.